Good morning, it's Stacy with Adagio Brews. Today I thought I'd attempt another teas I drink in a day video. I haven't done one of these in a while, it feels like, and I tried filming one a couple weeks ago, and then I got super busy and it ended up being 2 days of tea. If you guys are interested in that, then let me know, but it was not all in one day, so I thought I'd try again. I do have a really busy day today and lots to get done, so we'll see if I manage to make some extra cups of tea today. I've already had a cup of coffee because I always start my day with a cup of coffee. But I am going to have some of this Irish pu'er and bourbon brew from Old Barrel Tea Company. This one was sent in their fall box, their tea club box, which was the first tea club box that I've gotten from them. And I actually bought it, it was on sale. The second box won't be on sale. The second box will be coming in December, I believe, for their winter, and they've already described it as, I think, decadent and kind of like warming, and so I'm excited for that one because the fall and winter teas are the ones that I usually love the best. This one has pu'er tea leaves, yerba mate, lemongrass, apple pieces, rose hips, rooibos, sweet corn kernels, American oak wood chips, and natural flavors. And this one says caramel apple decadent complex, and it's a lower caffeine one. And the only complaint I have about these teas from Old Barrel Tea Company is that they don't usually say what temperature water to brew their teas. So I have this one at a 200 degrees because there's a pu'er in there, but now that I see that there's yerba mate, I'm wondering if that might be too hot. We'll see what happens. So maybe I'll just won't brew this one quite as long. It says 5 minutes, so I'll go ahead and set my timer 5 minutes, but I might pull it out just a little bit before that. So it got a little bit crazy trying to get the girls out the door for school. So I've had half of my cup of tea and I'm dressed in my coat and gloves to take the dogs out. This one is really nice. I don't know why I haven't had this one more. This one doesn't need anything in my opinion. I think if you added a touch of honey, it might bring out some of the flavors a little bit more, but you can taste that brightness from the lemongrass, and it does have a caramely undertone. And I did it at 4.5 minutes, 200 degrees. I think it would have been fine at 5 minutes. I don't think it would have been oversteeped or bitter, but I'm just guessing about that. So yeah, I really like this one a lot. I will be back later to show you what else I have. Okay, so I always drink this Morning Complete prebiotics, probiotics, and green superfood from Adagio in the morning. And well, if I can remember, I should say. I try to remember. I have read a lot of different reviews on it, and I've been taking this now for about a year. And I actually don't mind the taste. A lot of people say that they can't stomach it. It's a apple cinnamon flavor is what this one is. And obviously it's not tea. But I do that before I eat anything in the morning whenever I end up eating. A lot of times I don't end up having anything until my protein shake around 10. But if I eat earlier, then I would take it earlier. So it's 10 right now, and I'm actually going to add a little bit of matcha to this, which it says you can add it to green tea or a smoothie. This is raspberry matcha by Adagio, and I really like Adagio's matchas. And I don't have a plain one from them right now, but I do like their plain matcha. I think it's a nice one without too much bitterness. Some of them are too grassy or too bitter, and I really like the Adagio one. Okay, so I just mix this with water and then with a little handheld mixer. And I usually do about 6 to 8 ounces. I've never tried it with the matcha before, but I have lots to do today, so I thought maybe could use just a little bit of a caffeine boost. Okay, so the matcha doesn't actually change the flavor of this too much. So I'm just gonna down this, and then I'll be making my protein shake, and hopefully I'll get a chance to make some tea in a little bit. Probably at lunch, because I have a dentist appointment, just a 6-month cleaning in a little bit. And so I won't obviously take tea to that, but when I get back and have some lunch, I'll try and make some tea. So I just wanted to share with you, since this is kind of teas I drink in a day, but I guess it's everything I drink in a day. I am making a smoothie, and I actually make it really thick, so I eat it with a spoon, but I am using my favorite complete protein mix in French vanilla by Juice Plus, and I absolutely love these. Sometimes I add tea to them. Today I'm not, since I just drank that extra matcha, but I'm making one of my favorite shakes, which is a zucchini. It has banana, almond milk, banana, zucchini, a dash of cinnamon, a little bit of vanilla, and the vanilla protein. And then after it gets blended up, most of the way I'll add some dates to it, and it gives it kind of a fun little texture. And we love using our David's Tea to-go cups, favorite tumblers for our shakes, because if I can't get to it right away, it literally keeps it cold for hours. Nice and icy. And so this is about the thickness of it. And I can't wait to eat it because I just ran 4 miles and did a few extra weights. So I could use this protein right now. Okay, so I am about to have my lunch. I'm having an almond flour tortilla loaded with spicy hummus and veggies, and cabbage and onions and stuff. And then I have my North African mint tea that I just brewed up for about 3.5 minutes. This one's from David's Tea. And I haven't had this one in a while because sometimes I get into a rut of trying to finish up teas that I don't love, but this is on my top list probably. Maybe not top 10, or if not top 10, then close to it. But I really enjoy this tea, and it's spicy and minty. Let's see if I can get this to focus. It has organic green tea, ginger, peppermint, cardamom, licorice root, fennel, clove, and black pepper. And I really like the minty and spiciness of that tea. So I'm gonna have my lunch and I'm gonna try and get organized. I've got my calendar here and I've got a list of things that I need to get done. And then I will be back later. Okay, I am about to head out and just, I need to go to the grocery store and I need to go to Kohl's and use some Kohl's Cash. Do you guys have a Kohl's there? I love their deals, and the coupons and the Kohl's Cash. Regular price always seems too much, but I've got to use some stuff because they expire today. And so I'm going to just take a cup of tea in the car with me to sip in between errands. And I was looking at the teas. I thought it would be fun to keep the teas out that I have throughout the day. And so I've got them going on my tray here. And I'm like, oh, these are all different companies. So maybe the rest of the day I'll just make sure I pick different companies for all of my cups of tea. I thought that might be kind of a fun little challenge. Although when it comes to bedtime, my 2 favorite bedtime teas are David's Tea and Old Barrel Tea Company. And so I'll have to step out of my comfort zone and drink something I normally don't drink before bed if I'm going to maintain this kind of theme for the day. So the cup that I'm going to take with me, this is a David's Tea perfect size mug, and it says tea makes everything better. And I love this one because it fits in my cup holder. That is the beep for my water, so it's ready. And I'm going to make peppermint cream from Burton Blend. And this one is definitely in my top 10. I love, love, love this tea. It's velvety milk oolong, smooth cocoa, and sweet peppermint. And it just has the guanzo, milk oolong, I'm sure I said that wrong, peppermint, and cocoa shells. And this one, let's see, pieces are kind of big in there, so I'm going to use kind of a big scoop. This one is super simple, but it's just so yummy. It's kind of milky and creamy from that milk oolong in there, and then the peppermint and just the hint of cocoa make it the perfect blend. And I love, love, love this blend. If there's any one tea from Burton Blend that I would recommend, it would be this one. This one's my favorite from them. I do really, really also love their matchas. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab some water, and this one, usually for oolong, you would do more like 190 degrees, 185, 190, but this one calls for 80 degrees Celsius, which I believe is 176 degrees Fahrenheit. So I just have my water, my kettle has a button for 175 Fahrenheit, and so that's what I'm using. And I'm going to set a timer for 3 minutes. So I'll be back later and let you guys know what I have next. Okay, so I am making some banana bread honeybush tea from One Love Tea, and I found this company in California at a farmer's market when we were visiting my mother-in-law. And this tea, he had told me, was a really popular tea. And so I keep wanting to try it as a latte with some sweetener to maybe bring out that banana flavor. I think when I tried it before, I tasted more of the honeybush than the banana, but I can't remember because it's been a while. So I just steeped it up plain today, and I'm going to take this upstairs with me and sip on it as I do some paperwork. I will let you guys know what I think. So I enjoyed this tea, but I did think it was mostly honeybush flavor. I would love to add a little bit of honey next time to see if that brings out the banana. So lastly today, I've chosen a tea from the loose leaf, and it's called Happy Intestine. And I really actually enjoy this tea, and I do have this one in the evening after dinner or at night sometimes. It has organic peppermint, organic chamomile, organic marshmallow root, and organic calendula. I steeped this at boiling for about 7 minutes, and it's really a nice cup of tea, and I would highly recommend this tea and this company. I've liked what I have tried so far from them. There are some that I still want to order and try. So I had so much fun trying different teas out of my stash from different companies all day. I think this is a theme I'm going to have to try again and pick even different teas, just to kind of rotate through and drink things that I don't normally. So let me know in the comments below if you guys have tried any of these teas, if you like to mix it up, or if you tend to stick to one brand of tea a lot of the time. I would love to hear from you guys. So have a great day, and thanks for being here. Bye.